Welcome back, and as promised, before we get to the workshop, just going to do a short bonus here on how a first-time author went from a book idea to the bestsellers list in 10 days. And as mentioned, if you are not interested in seeing this or writing a book, then feel free to skip over and start the workshop. But otherwise, if you're interested, then you can stick around, and this will actually cut over to a live recording when I was giving a presentation on this topic, and you'll hear it refer to the 7 steps to kickstart growth. That was actually the topic of the presentation that I was giving based on the book that was mentioned earlier, so you know what that is when it's mentioned. And then after that, in the next lesson, we'll be back to share the actual steps of how it happened and how you could make it happen as well. Then we'll jump into the workshop after that. So here's the story. Hope you enjoy.
I think we're good on time. We're wrapping up here, but yeah, interested in hearing this story. Yes. Because I think how a first-time author went from a book idea to bestsellers list in 10 days, most people say that is absolutely impossible. It takes 2 years to publish a book. You can't do that. It's like, well, here's what happened. I'll tell you the story for a second. I left a marketing conference in San Diego. I knew that I had a message to share with the world and wanted to do it. And so, again, what do? I follow the 7 steps. I go out on the beach for a run, running down the beach. I come up with the vision. I knew I needed to change. I didn't know what I wanted to do. It's like, okay, I'm going to write a book. My birthday's 10 days from now. I'm going to hit the bestsellers list on my birthday in 10 days. And so I got out on the beach and actually started taking notes, put out the outline for the book. And then on the plane back, set up the outline, set up the action plan in that magical Excel spreadsheet, just like I shared before. And then got back and wrote the book on Friday, Saturday. Hunter, my wife, was able to proofread it on Sunday, published it to the Amazon Kindle store on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I created a video. And by the way, if you're promoting anything, use video to do it because it makes it work better. Sent it to my outsourced team to edit it and get it online. Set up a bonus to be able to give people more, make the book more valuable. Again, sent to outsourced team to get it all online, and then set up what was called a launch team to be able to help me in promoting it, being able to, so they, basically when the launch happened, would get the automated emails and text messages saying, launch is on, help us promote this by the book. And then got the website up, again, using my outsourced team to do that, and so all of it was ready in time for my birthday and the launch. And so what happened? We hit number 1. It worked out. Now, it was just in our category on the Amazon store. This wasn't the New York Times bestseller list, but that wasn't the goal. That wasn't the vision. Wanted to be able to get the message out in 10 days. Next time, when we do a real promotional campaign, it'll be the next step. One of my favorite things about this, though, it's kind of small, but we were on number 1 in hot sellers, too. And if you look up at the top, I'll make it a little bigger. Sharing, it says bestsellers, the most popular items on Amazon. Right next to The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell, one of my favorite books. Love that book. So I'll be happy to share the most popular item on Amazon with Malcolm Gladwell any day. So after that, I say, what was the reward? This is actually my favorite part because it's my birthday. I'm having dinner. We're actually having a picnic dinner out by the Chattahoochee River, our favorite park. And so I get there and run out to meet my family and my 2 little boys. You saw them earlier, the wild 5-year-old and 2-year-old. They pretty much come and tackle me. And so we're having fun. And here they are, by the way. And so the idea is, we're having fun. It's my birthday. They have no idea that I've hit the bestseller list, and they don't care. And that's the point, because that's the subtitle of the book. Kickstart growth, like you did tonight, automate sales, like we did with this program, and live the life you've always imagined. So that was my little story on how I went through these 7 steps to have the bestseller in 10 days. So, people say, well, you've got to get an agent, you've got to publisher, and I'll do this, all this stuff. Simply didn't have to. Whatever your vision is, I realize it might not be publishing a book, but you just shared it a few minutes ago. And so, you can go through these steps and do it.